My biggest storyline thus far is the Boston Celtics losing to Toronto and Orlando. For me, I've got the Boston Celtics head and shoulders above everybody. That includes Toronto, even though Toronto is closer in the Eastern Conference than everybody else. But I saw Toronto give it to them. I saw Toronto with Kawhi Leonard, led by Kawhi Leonard's 31-10. Max has been talking about them, and to Max's credit, a lot of people are talking about Toronto coming out of the Eastern Conference. I still don't believe it. And the reason I bring up Boston as a big story is because I'm going to monitor whether they look better with or without Kyrie Irving. I know that Kyrie Irving is a superstar point guard. I mean, the brother is special. He's dazzling. But what I'm saying is that doesn't mean that the team is better off. That doesn't mean the team is better with you. I'm looking at their depth, the bodies that Brad Stevens has to, appease to some degree. And I think the reason why it's the big story for me, Max, is because I'm just monitoring Boston's struggles because I want to see how that dynamic works for them.
First of all, I realize it's the Los Angeles Chargers. I've been saying San Diego.
So do I.
My entire life they've been in San Diego, so
moved.
sorry, Chargers fans.
And they might be moving
Yeah,
back.
and we'll see how long they last in Los Angeles.
They should move back, but go ahead.
Look, before I even tell you what the biggest storyline is, I want to address you, as you would say.
Sure.
The Boston Celtics are going to be fine. This is not about the Celtics underperforming, although it is interesting that Kyrie, he likes to dribble. He likes to, is he a ball stopper? Well, he likes to handle the rock. He's like a two-guard in a one-guard's body in certain respects. And the only other guy who really needs the ball on that team, I think, is Tatum. He needs the ball. But I believe that Hayward and Jaylen Brown and Al Horford can all play very well with that. Like, they don't need the ball to be excellent versions of themselves. So I think that's going to work out. I think the Celtics will be fine. It's not about that. This is how good the Raptors are. But I don't think that's the story because I knew that coming into the season. The double chase down block by Kawhi and Danny Green. I don't think the Raptors are the story because I'm not surprised. The story so far this year has been the scoring, guys. Like, we talk about it in the NFL all the time. NFL, oh, my God, the scoring, and look how popular it is, right? Look at scoring in the NBA. Every time you turn around, it's 140 to 139. The scoring is crazy, which bodes well for the popularity of the sport because people like offense. We all decried the home runs.
Bad defense?
Well, no, it's changing defense. It's what you can get away with defensively. It's the efficiency of the offensive philosophy and execution. We have to change what we think of as good defense in the NFL and the NBA, by the way. The Super Bowl last year, I said, was decided. First time either team made a defensive play. They won the Super Bowl, right? This is a crazy, crazy scoring league. Expect all the records to fall, the double, the triple doubles and all that stuff. All that stuff is falling.
Remember this. No matter how much you like it, remember this. Basketball is that one sport where you don't want to see an absence of defense. That will disgust you. Nobody wants to see Loyola Marymount from the days of Hank Gathers and Bo Kimball and those. Now, nobody wants to see that. You respect it, but at the same time, you respect offensive prowess. But you want to see some defense in basketball.
But look, it'll look like, I'm not saying there's no defense.
I know.
What
I'm just saying you don't want to see it.
The Warriors are a great defensive team. They're involved in high-scoring games anyway because there are lots of possessions.
But they get stops.
Yes, but
I'm saying you want to see stops. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say you said otherwise.
Or at least you want to see crisp defense. You want to see stops. If you see crisp defense and the offensive player wins anyway, what are you going to do? As long as it's not lazy or bad defense. There are high-scoring games because there are lots of possessions. There means a fast pace, number one, and you're counting by 3 instead of 2 nowadays. So that's the story.